Worldwide Entertainment TV Atlanta this week has
Movement, man. Coalition DJs. This is our 10th anniversary.
Here we go. Coalition DJs 10th anniversary right here. Man, all the DJs that's a part of this, every DJ that's a Coalition DJ, all my day one DJs, man, I couldn't be here without you. Appreciate you 10 more years. I know all these steps gonna be calculated. Y'all got here, y'all got the blueprint. Y'all got it down to a science right now. So love, appreciate you.
10 years. Only Nando. Free Trucking, man. Shout out to the whole coalition, man, around the world.
You're watching Worldwide Entertainment TV.
Kandy K. Not Candy Kisses, y'all get it correct.
Worldwide Entertainment TV Toronto this week has
Ex new bitch, man, she really need help. But it's on the upgrade when you ain't an A yourself. I'm elite popping, I be Joe dropping.
Eyesus. Riverview, Mudtown, Papi in Augustown, Walton.
Hey, ING, niggas don't wanna know one, nigga. Believe it. I'm a certified A-town nigga, trap original. Did it analog. Before this shit was in digital and big box shipping. Tell it, tell it, word. Never tell it, brother, go to heaven. I'm a felon. Yeah, I know, grab me that nigga, grand solo.
WWETV Atlanta was on site for the 10-year anniversary of Coalition DJ's event. It was attended by artists such as Johnny Blaze, Jermaine Dupri, and Waka Flocka.
Beef with No Limit and everything, man. The whole Atlanta-New Orleans rivalry has always been a big thing. At the time, of course, everybody knows No Limit was at the top, man. They were dropping albums every weekend. It was crazy down here in Atlanta. And I just came with this song, man, that gave Atlanta some real pride. You know, no more playing GA. We ready. And it really just put the attention back down here in Atlanta, man. We weren't really making gangster music like that, man. That was really the beginning of a different sound. You know, Outkast was doing their thing, Goodie Mob was doing their thing, but when they heard those gunshots and all that stuff, that was a different sound from Atlanta. The fast snares, the tat, 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 tat. It's still on the same pace today, so no more playing GA was pivotal, baby. Do your research.
Well, I'm gonna say for me, I think that it's the people here, people like the Dave, the Hurricane Daves, who will give a record a shot. I brought that Master P movement here. Yeah, the first one was Ice Cream Man. And then it goes on from there. But it was because of the programmers, the music directors, people who will give new artists that shot. Because if you can't get a shot, what is it? That's it. That's what it is for me.
Yeah, I would say that Atlanta is definitely still that cutting edge city. It's been that way a long time, and it's probably going to continue to be that way. You know, from a just a whole fashion and swag. So many artists actually are from other places. They move to Atlanta because they want to have an Atlanta zip code so they can say they're from Atlanta. Most people from Atlanta ain't even from Atlanta. Most of us are transplants, but people want to be here because it's the hot city. You know, I mean, we talk about the music industry, we talk about the film industry, or we talk about fashion. We're cutting edge, and that's one of the things that are important. When it comes to new music, you know, even to this day, every Wednesday at Hot 107.9, and Nabs knows because when he used to work there, he used to walk through the halls, we literally meet with independent, up-and-coming artists every week. And a lot of radio stations don't do that, but we set appointments and we meet with them every week because we want to know what's hot or what's happening before it makes it to the radio.
Okay.
I'll add to that just by saying, you know, it's interesting to go to other cities and try to have that conversation about, you know, every city wants to, every artist wants to put their city on. And is that going to happen? It's not really for me to say. But the one thing I can say in my 30 years in Atlanta is that there's the foundation, whether you call it old Atlanta or whatever you want to call it, and then there's the new blood that's consistently being injected into Atlanta's scene. Like Dave says, with the movies, fashion, and this everything, new artists, etc. And when you got both of them, you got so much history here in Atlanta, and you got a new blood and new life. It just makes it work, and I think that's why Atlanta is what it is, and will continue to do great things.
The foundation of Atlanta has always been about the music. If we want to go back, I mean, I started back in the mid-'80s. But even before that, you had a lot of artists moving to Atlanta, whether it be Isaac Hayes, whether it be Curtis Mayfield, whether it be Nancy Wilson, and everybody who is somebody has played in Atlanta. So Atlanta has a rich history of just music, period. And I think back in 1986, 87, when a lot of the kids started coming down here, going to school, they started bringing in the different vibes, the different music started coming from all over the place. And a lot of people stayed. So you're talking about some of the early pioneers. You had Raheem and Toon. You had MC Shadi. You had a whole bunch of guys that were just really just building the foundation for Atlanta in terms of the music. And it never stopped. From LA and Babyface moving here and bringing the face here. So it's always been a rich history of music. And it's really just never stopped. And now everybody either wants to live in Atlanta, visit Atlanta, play in Atlanta, record in Atlanta. It's just a melting pot for music. And you guys don't even understand the other side. It's a whole new movement that's about to start in Atlanta. And nobody even knows about it. But because I deal with kids on a regular basis, I'm seeing some different stuff that's about to take over Atlanta, and the music scene is about to change again. So we have to be on the cutting edge. Dave is always out in the club. I think he's probably the only PD in the country I know be out in the clubs more than anybody. He's out more than any other record producer. He's out more than me. But I think the love for the city has continued to bring the music to the forefront. And hey man, I'm just glad to be an ATLian, man. Born and raised here, Brady baby, all that. So we really take pride in the music and the history of the city. And we just want to continue to just give back and making sure that the music scene continues to grow.
Well, shoot, I just want to add, Atlanta really, for me, is an incubator for creative talent. You know what I'm saying? For all forms. I travel the world, travel all around the states, but I have yet to come to a city like this that has the infrastructure to support creative people of all types. You know what I'm saying? So, special.
All right, that's what's up, guys.
All right, well for me, again, I have to relate it to what I know. And I know that in the 90s, when I brought that gangster rap music here, when I was driving Ice Cube and Jay-Z around in a minivan, I know that it was one radio station who would play my shit, and that was Hot. Okay, and they're still here today. And the cultural relevance has evolved from not just that, but now there's a boom channel. I mean, I'm not from here, but I'm from here. I've been here since the 90s. I have dug in, I paid my dues. We've all worked. We're still working. We're still making hits. My most recent hit, Colonel Loud, okay? And who helped with that? Atlanta. Atlanta helped me break these records. So as far as my vote, I'm going for the people who are here that are movers and shakers. They're making things happen. They're innovative. And they're thinking ahead of the curve. They're not waiting till the music dies out and go, oh, what are we going to do now? No, they're that next new thing on the horizon.
Well, with me, man, 20 years ago, in college and everything, man, I was very excited about, just Outkast and going to these different cities, man, and just seeing how Atlanta was finally getting on the map, man. They started respecting our music, everything that was coming from here, man, from Outkast to Goodie Mob. Everybody knew we had the booty shake music going on out here. Much love to that whole movement, you know what I mean? That whole Freaknik party vibe. But then we came with a different kind of music in Atlanta, man. We were listening to it, but then we finally started coming with that music from here. And we still making it from here, you know what I mean? It's a lot of pride from being from Atlanta, from being from Georgia, man, from the hats, from the jerseys. You see people from other cities still with the jerseys and the cricket A hats on and stuff like that, man. So ATL played a big part of it, man. You know, Outkast with them just stepping up, man, starting to show that ATL swag, the Cadillacs, how we were living down here, man. I think it was very pivotal.
Well, I'm gonna shift it a little bit because I know Ian was initially referring to the conversation with Jermaine Dupri said that when he was asked, this is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Jermaine Dupri was asked by the Breakfast Club whether or not he felt he had more impact on Atlanta's hip hop scene than Outkast. And basically Jermaine said, for those who don't know, that as far as rap was concerned, Outkast, but as far as the culture, he said himself, right?
That's right.
So what's the question from there?
Is it true?
Is it true? Like, no. I don't want to touch it from the Jermaine aspect or Outkast,
right?
Especially with Khujo Goodie pointing the shotgun at me from off the stage.
Right.
I just want to know what your thoughts are about what really made Atlanta culturally relevant back in that time.
Okay, so let me just do this just so I can kind of put it in perspective for myself, right? And I'm just so bear with me 1 second. If the first rap record came out in 1979, right? Sugar Gang. Now, of course, we know the culture started in 73. I started DJing in 84, all right? I moved to Atlanta in 88. So, in 88, MC Shy-D was that nigga in the club, right? Raheem the Dream. They used to also play Hoop-Rock, D-Rock at Frozen Pirates on Old National. So even though, again, I'm one of those transplants, but I was here really early in Atlanta when it wasn't too much of a scene. It was the Miami scene, it was Texas music, A-Ball MJG, right? And there was the Hard Boys, there was the label Itch Your Mind, right? Now I'm not just telling you what I know. I own every record I'm telling you about, I got in my house, right? So from there, it moved to Miami bass, ATL bass, right? And then in 92, which was my first real break, I became the DJ with Crisscross. In 92, the groups that were pop, that came out of Atlanta as far as hip hop is concerned, because I know again, Atlanta got a deeper history than just rap, but I'm just talking about rap. Crisscross, TLC, Arrested Development were the groups that, when you went on MTV, where y'all from? Atlanta. It wasn't the Atlanta sound because in 95, Hot 107.9 came. Atlanta got its first rap station in, because prior to that, it was on the Fresh Party. And then all I'm saying is evolution. The shit is just a seed, and the shit just grew and grew and grew. You know what I mean? So it's influenced by everything. Outkast came 95, 96, right? I mean, is that about right? 91?
93, 94.
94? Okay. Chris Lover Ludacris is my intern, for those that know, right? And his favorite rapper was Common, because Chris from Chicago. But Chris was around long enough that he picked up on what it meant, what the ATL slang culture was, right?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, man. What captivated me about rap was when I heard the shit on the radio, and it was saturated with New York rappers, which is respectable. I don't have no problem with that. And then you got ghetto boys come along from the South. I don't have no problem with that. But the thing about the Southern artists is that they so motherfucking hungry. They want to stand on their own.
That's right.
They don't want nobody to say, well, y'all niggas sound like New York niggas. Or y'all sound like y'all from California. No. The main purpose with Goodie Mob was when we came out not to sound like no motherfucking body else. No disrespect though.
Absolutely.
And doing that, man, we got respect all over the globe, bro. So my thing to, especially Atlanta artists, man, stay hungry. Stay hungry, man. Don't be scared of nothing. Regardless of what people say that New York sell the most records or California sell the most records, man, just compete. Just compete, bro. That's my thing, man.
That's what's up.
Already.
We still doing it. Anybody else want to add to that point? You know, I look at it now, man, from the beginning of the game when I started. just going up to New York, man, performing at the Tunnel and stuff like that, man. It was like they didn't even give you a chance. What is from the South? It ain't shit. They ain't rapping about nothing. They on, you know, they ain't got no content. But God bless me, man. A lot of the students from the, you know, DMV were coming down here to the CAU and stuff like that, man. So it gave them a taste of what these records were doing and how people were reacting to them in the club and stuff like that, man. And especially when I dropped the Vice Versa joint, it just gave me a lot of love up north, man, up top, man. They started saying, maybe it ain't too bad down there, man, what they talking about in Atlanta on the gangster tip. Then we come with Tip, then we come with Jesus, then we come with Luda. And the shit, it ain't stopped, man, it ain't stopped. So ATL, man, just do what you do, man. You already know, take pride in what you do. Take pride in the city.
I don't know, I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to see what the question is. And when you talk about 10 years from now, that's too far for me to even look at. You know, like if you look at how this whole game is right now, you really can't predict 10 years from now. Because right now, whether you really want to look at it or not, we like in a little state of up and down. So right now, this game could go any kind of way. You have to look at who's coming out there, what's coming out there, and what people are looking at. And the instant gratification is definitely big because we're living in a world of social media. So anybody can be a star tomorrow. So it's kind of hard to predict. The one thing that I would say is that you are in control of this. And that's what I would say, step your game up. Stop letting people dictate this to you and let them know how you want this to go. That's the biggest thing. And especially for the urban community, we need to learn how to stick together more. That's where I'm at with this. So I'm not politically correct. I'm sorry, but that's where I'm at with that. We have to look out for each other. All records are good records. I don't care if it came out 40 years ago. That music is still being sampled today. Y'all have to create your own roles. And y'all have to learn how to stick together. And here's a big thing, not because I'm sitting here now, but I'm real adamant about this one. The DJs are the real A&Rs. Okay? And that's what y'all better know. Okay? That's what y'all better know. There are no A&Rs in the buildings that y'all looking at. The DJs are the people that break your damn record. Respect the DJs.
We're going to start with you, Pastor Troy. Give him one more nugget and we're going to wrap this up. Hey, yo, man, your boy Pastor Troy. God bless all the independent artists. God bless all the DJs. Everybody trying to do their thing, man. Make some noise for yourself in the building, man. Your boy Pastor Troy, man, you can follow me on IG at Pastor Troy DSGB. This spring, man, I shot a movie with the late, great Shawty Low, man, before he passed. So y'all be looking for that joint, man. It's called Down to Come Up. Featuring my girl Milan B. She in the building as well. Y'all just be looking for it, man. The movies, keep your eyes on that too. Your boy Pastor Troy, peace.
Okay, Arlinda Garrett. You can follow me on every platform, Arlinda Garrett. I'll be doing the 4th annual Music Business Empowerment Conference. Something Ms. Deb was touching on about learning the business. Our biggest problem is we don't know the business and we don't want to go and learn the business. I'm giving it to you for free. We're bringing executives in every year. This is our 4th annual. It'll be in September. It's the MBE Conference, mbeconference.com, or just follow me. I'll be posting. Arlinda Garrett.
The Queen. You can follow me at Hurricane Dave on all social media. Follow me at Hurricane Dave. If you're taking pictures and up here with these 2 beautiful women, tag them and then tag me so I can follow you back and I can repost you because I ain't got no camera to go like this right now. But the nugget that I'll leave you with is stay true to the game. And like I said before, do the right thing. If you're passionate about something, stick with it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. It don't matter who it is. It could be your best friend. It could be your mom. It could be your dad. It could be whoever. If you have that real passion in your heart, do the right thing, you're going to be all right.
All right, I gotta just say my one speech to my ladies. For 2018, I really need y'all to know something, that this is gonna be a very good year for us. But this is what you have to do. Ladies, it's time for you to close your legs and open your pocketbooks. I have to say that. Legs closed and pocketbooks open. It's time to get back to the business. I'm dead ass serious. Y'all can follow me at Debra, D-E-B-R-A, the number 4, M-I-Z-A-Y. That's on all platforms also, or Debra Antney.
Yes, love you, Deb.
Love you more, sweetie.
My social media is DJ Nabs NLabs, so that's DJ N-A-B-S I-N-L-A-B. I just released my first book for those that's been around Atlanta in the 90s about old school Sundays club, the Club Kai experience, which is on my website, themaddj.com.
Hey, once again, my name is TJ Chapman. You can follow me on all social media. TJ's DJs, that's TJS, DJS. And last thing I want to leave you with is just remember, this whole game, this whole business, it's all about the relationships. Remember that and operate as such. Last thing I want to say too is all you artists in here, I do a live show called the Free Music Review. You know, make sure y'all check in. Please submit your music. You know what I'm saying? And I give you live feedback. I appreciate you.
Worldwide Entertainment TV United Kingdom this week has
Original Memzee, Shocka, Artcha, Otis, WWETV, Christian Gabriel, Goldie Ayo beatz. The name that you can trust.
It's kinda ironic that we chase after fraudsters just to find out if the deets run. Chase after fraudsters, do you get it? If the deets run. My boy's got so many cases. This ain't Apple, but I hope that he beats one. He don't know me, but R.I.P. Shoki. When I heard, I thought, look what the streets done. I was just watching these daily duppy. They're killing people on a regular, daily duppy. We're killing us, fear's killing us. Police are having a go, they're killing us. I just hope that they're big enough to stop this whole commotion. Who's real enough? There's no time for nonsense now. It's cool to be conscious now. A book is all you need, my brother. Don't be too afraid to read, my brother. It's time to succeed, my brother. There's more to life than girls and my brother. Treat it like creed, my brother. Fight the temptation, indeed, my brother. We're screaming like Black Lives Matter. It's time to get freed, my brother.
All my life I've been out here really trying to get in. I feel the pressure trying to hold me down. I ain't never gonna let. I ain't never ever scared. Told them I was born ready. I got the game in the clutch. Came from the dust. Chain that we are. This a name you can trust. This a name you can trust. When it comes to the winning, this a name you can trust. London City doing big business. This a name you can trust. This a name you can trust. This a name you can trust.
We got that major key. I ain't even talking Khaled. If you ain't educating youths, then your bars ain't valid. It's real talk. I test the MC to test my talk. Bars and flows. Test the ropes to outline your lines in chalk. Nobody better with the flow when I ready sit go, man. A relevant pro. I'm an elephant bro. Never forget the code. Reload, explode, man. The cars and clothes. Girls and dough. Them man whack. Them man can't beat me on the track. Them man can't see me like a mummy in a tomb on the ground, and that's what you call a rap. That's a rap dog like dog pound and mag corrupt. Let me clean these stains with gas. If anyone wants to sweep, they can get tallied up. Let's tally up. I'm winning out. You bellied up and you spinning out of control. Just let the next one know.
Squad, my team full of winners. Spin man out, I'm a real mic killer. Man think the real, okay, you're real, I'm realer. Man think the true, okay, you're true, I'm thriller. Don't think you're hot cause you isn't. They can't stop my pace cause I'm driven. I found me a talent that's hidden. I kill off a beat when I jump on the rhythm. Can't step on the level cause I'm winning. How can you murder a beat with no killing? Let alone walking the creps that I fit in. Roll up on a step with whip, then I'm billing. Name you can trust OT when spitting. Phone line rings and it won't stop ringing. Hotline bling, had a hotline living. Man, I'm on my job and the grind not quitting.
This a name you can trust. This a name you can trust. When it comes to the winning, this a name you can trust. London City doing big business. This a name you can trust. This a name you can trust. This a name you can trust.
We're the youngest, them shot rope. Older got drop tops. Have to find yourself when you're raised on a lost block and have on standby for when it pops up. If you you ain't got the heart, don't bother. If you ain't getting money, gal won't holler. My brother just got out of the pen, he ain't giving out teas, but he turned into a top shotter. P's doubling us, we only chase paper, highs never enough. And in the middle with a gal, let be troubling us. It's M Global and nobody's worrying us. Look, you know me, I'm bossy, it's not my fault that gal wanna know me. Give her a little deed and I got an agenda. It's back to the P money, rolling with them OGs. This is light work for me. I'm a definite, not it might work for me. That last line's for I never heard of me. I really got a pattern just like Burberry. I'm straightforward, there's no reverse for me. Gal boy, you off and they might twerk for me. Just call me the father. With the DJ, yeah, you might need surgery.
All my life I've been out here really trying to get in. I feel the pressure trying to hold me down. I ain't never gonna land. I ain't never ever scared. Told them I was born ready. I got the game in the clutch, came from the dark chain, now we are. This is the name you control.
This one might need a replay. See me roll in with the one you can trust. I believe in my blood, DJ on my job. Draw girl on man, she believes in her blood. She give me the cake and it's lit. And it ain't even my B-day. So them I go on, man I have to turn up. Hey yo, give me the beats and let me burn up. Man I like up to the big red trucks with the blue flashing lights turn up. And then it's back to the ends, north of the Thames with original man them. Show that I ain't one of your typical MCs. I spit deep, not grease, pure. Lyrical substance with no raps about selling a substance. Yeah, it's real raw and it's right. Can't get it's pure from Walter White. Lyrical Heisenberg when I spit these words. So if you ain't heard rude boy, where the f have you been? The one you can trust, UK to the world, better tune in.
Real dog from the east side, around you can get it. Don't hang with no fakers, real G's know about me. And I roll with my stunners, and I roll with my gunners. All we do is just bang bang, don't try us. Big shout out to the DJ, make the shit go bang bang. I just wanna get a pull up, yeah, 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 yeah. Big dog, you can trust it, big dog, you can trust it. Make the man to respect it, make the girl them love it. Big chain, that's nothing, big rolling, that's nothing. Big hop like a liar, one stop till I get it, yeah, yeah. One stop till I get it, yeah, yeah. One stop till I get it, G1.
All my life I've been out here really trying to get in. I feel the pressure trying to hold me down. I ain't never gonna land. I ain't never ever scared. Told them I was born ready. I got the game in the clutch, came from the dark chain, now we are. This is a name you can trust. This is a name you can trust. When it comes to the winning, this is a name you can trust. London City doing big business. This is a name you can trust. This is a name you can trust. This is a name you can trust.
In entertainment news this week,
Yes, we are sitting with the beautiful Kandy K. Not Kandy Kisses, y'all get it correct. Kandy K. So happy New Year to you, of course.
You as well, thank you.
Thank you. So we see your Instagram and that you enjoy the holidays and things like that with the family and everything like that. And you're in a position to give back, which is awesome. So can you give us in more details how you came about doing all of that for Christmas?
What, just getting together with my family?
Yeah. Like,
I mean, typically for New Year's and Christmas, I don't really go out. You know, I'm not really into the clubs. I'm into bringing in the new year with a tight circle. Mm-hmm. There's no point starting off the new year with people I barely talk to, mm-hmm. right? So I'm all about my family and an intimate tight circle that's gonna bring in the new year strong with those people that are gonna help me be better for this year.
That's good. So speaking of being better for this year, I know you did a lot of amazing things in 2017. So what goals or, what kind of goals do you have for yourself for 2018?
2018, I'm about to put out an EP, my first EP.
Oh, yes.
So it's really exciting because, I mean, it's the first official project I put out. It's going to be the first official project I put out. I want to say, my best catalog of music that I've put together in a long time, and I really worked really hard on it. I've spent all last year trying to put together the right EP, mm-hmm. and you know, I scrapped so many projects, and then eventually I felt like this was the one. So I'm passionate about it, and I feel like everyone's gonna hear my passion, my hunger, and my talent through it, because in every song I have a different variation of every style of rap that I could do. Mm-hmm. So
that's dope.
Yeah. The three main cities that have really developed me as an artist. I've been back and forth from Miami, back and forth from New York, you know what I mean, and then obviously Toronto.
Ex-bitch, nothing like me. Put her on mute, don't wanna hear about it. You upgraded when you found me. She a downgrade like bad meat. I'm grade A, she grade D. An appetizer, I'm all three. She chase you, you chase me. She on call like...
This week, WWETV Toronto covered the private listening party of Kandy K's P.U.S.H project.
Keep paying me the tax. Pussy super clean, fresh Brazilian wax. I'm feeling real good, yeah, I'm all up on tilt. My homegirl lady say she wanna cop a feel. My ex new bitch, man, she really need help. But it's on the upgrade when you ain't an A yourself. I'm elite popping, I be jaw dropping. My team so cold, call them Baskin Robbins. Yo nigga wanna scoop, I'm just hitting for the loop. B stay hurting, heels screaming so woo, bitch. More money, more problems, more bitches, more bottles, more liquor, more bottles. We tilt all night, so it's gonna be a problem. More money, more problems, more bitches, more bottles, more liquor, more bottles. We tilt all night, so it's gonna be a problem. I'ma do it for the gram, I'ma do it for the snap. Yeah, my dress fitting right, bitch, I'm looking like a snack. I ain't got no drawers on, yeah, that's what's under that. If I let him take me home, he gon' have to taste that shit. I'm already faded like I'm CC.
So yeah, and I felt like I tried to do a diverse set of records so that I could understand what people like. Like if they like the Miami sound, that's what I'm gonna stick to, you know what I mean? If they like the New York straight raw sound, that's what I'm gonna stick to. That's why I did one of every record on the EP. So I think that like sums up everything I gotta say.
It takes a really strong person to be able to sit in a room like this, because I find that, especially in Toronto, I mean, I can't speak for LA and Miami, whatever, but I find that a lot of listening parties nowadays, people have lost the concept of what that is, and they put on these shows that they're just recording to they're just performing to the track, and like nobody can give their input, and everybody just leaves and they're like, oh, that was cool. But to be like in a really raw environment where people are able to give you this kind of constructive criticism or comments or compliments and all of that stuff, it takes a really strong person to be able to do that. And so like I give you credit for that.
Thank
because
you.
it's important for your growth kind of going forward. It was really easy for you to feel kind of defeated in the process so far, so like good on you, bro.
Thank you.
Damn, fuck, I'm so pissed. My bladder super full, I gotta go, sis. You know my makeup all smudge, you ain't say shit. Fuck, I'm all in the mirror, tryna own shit. Let me go, poke it out, gonna take a pic.
So this one's called Ex-Bitch. Oh, it's Ex-Bitch. She look nothing like me. She a thought. She a hoe. I'm his fucking wifey. I'm nobody's wifey right now, but that's how the anthem goes.
My name is Josh. Would you like to be my side chick? It doesn't work like that. Right? What are the signs that you are a side chick? Come on, tell us, Chase.
You see the clues, but you still hang around.
Yeah, when you can't be on his Instagram or his Facebook.
You can't go to his fucking house.
You can't call after 8.
Oh.
He never answers the phone when you call, but then he always calls you back in a quiet area.
Oh, no.
You can't go to like family functions. Yup. No Valentine's Day, no fucking Christmas. What's that other one called? Thanksgiving. Nothing.
Yeah,
you don't ever meet his parents.
You get slipped in when you fit it.
We're talking about wives too, Tracy.
Tracy's on.
So how would you feel if somebody came and side chick your man?
If I find out, my goal is to get rid of her right away.
And how would you do that?
Get her number, call my secretary. She sends out the call, deals with it, and that's it. If I catch her around my man,
that bitch is gonna be limping or something. I don't know.
But suppose you were to find out, like, say Tanya was the side chick, and then Tanya really didn't even know that was Dave.
Then I will see with her because I've been there, and I will let her know. After that, then it's whatever.
Yeah.
If she's trying to warn me from my man, I'm gonna fight her.
But what about, okay, say, you don't know how long it's gone on when she does find out that, okay, he has a wife, and it's gone so far, and there's feelings. That's when it's difficult because the feelings, when it's different when the man is just fucking the girl, and it's just a fuck. But when his feelings get involved, that's where, you know, the difficulty comes in because she not gonna let go just so, right?
Yeah. What's your situation?
What you just said, how she described it. I'm talking to this guy, we fall in love with each other real quick, and then later on down the road I find out that his baby mother is pregnant for him again. But there's already feelings there, we're in love, so.
Be hard to let go.
It's definitely hard, but you can't erase what's been there years before you. It's not a joke.
So
family's deep rooted. It's not just affecting the girl, it's the kids, because when she's getting bun, she's in a bad mood. She's gonna take it out on her kids, whether you wanna admit it or not.
It's true.
Because she's human.
It's true.
So it goes deeper than just having fun with this guy, him coming home late. It's problems all the way around.
At one time I had some sort of a fling. I was with someone and it wasn't really going, you know, I wasn't happy. We were kind of on the verge of breaking up, I guess. And I met somebody and his story was the same. So, I mean, he had somebody that things weren't going well with and same situation as mine. And so we started to hit it. And, you know, I mean, I knew where I stood. He knew where he stood. So.
And wasn't he starting to get jealous? Like.
As I would say, kitchen feelings?
Yes.
Yeah, like it says, I wouldn't ask about the girl or say what's going on with you and her. I wouldn't say that because from the beginning, we already laid that out, what it is, right? So I didn't feel the need to ask. I knew what I was in it for. And yes,
what were you in it for?
Fun. I like a spontaneous person. So, and that's what I seen in him, and he was fun, it was exciting.
And you guys got it on. And then when it was done, it was just done. I found out I was pregnant. She called and told me she was pregnant. Then she told my baby father the reason why she's doing it is because she wanted me to miscarry. She didn't want me to. What a wicked bitch. She wanted me to miscarry.
She's desperate.
Yeah, and trust me, it was just stressful. And then because I was so young, I believed everything he said. Like when he left her and came to me, so I was 17. So then when he left her house and came to my house, because we were living together at that time, and I was just so happy because he was there. I was like pregnant, a so emotional teenager.
I know.
And trust me, it went on like that for the whole pregnancy. Like I'm telling you. It was just back and forth. One minute
he brought her to your house one time?
Yeah, he brought her to my house one time.
How did that manage to happen?
I don't even know.
You were pregnant.
Yeah, I was pregnant. And that's when they try to do the worst stuff to you. When you're pregnant because they know you're vulnerable. Yeah. In Jamaica. And every minute he was leaving the room to call this girl, it made me feel like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, I'm better than this. But I more have intimacy issues than self-esteem issues. Like, I'm the type of person that I don't really like to get too attached to anybody, and if I feel like I'm getting too attached, that's when I want to let go. Like, I just sabotage the relationship. So I feel comfortable. It hurts to even think as a side chick that your man is fucking somebody else other than his girl.
I need all the phones to be in the sky. I need you all to videotape this song. It's special to me. Drop that, Lisa. Now, Mr. Ever the sky. Every light. You have never heard me like this before. I look to the stars and shine, looking for some peace for this heart of mine. Opportunity only a shine past some. Where I go to heaven if I shine my cone. I stand in the pouring rain. It seems like the gods know not of my name. Can you feel a dollar when the thing gets soft? Cause you're not go pretty in the holy land. I don't wanna die like you. You're gonna over that no one about. She want me vitamin best. Can't last who am I to go? I don't know about. She want me vitamin. So me say girl I'm on. She want me vitamin best. But when I tell her not tell her less. I go to check. So me say girl I'm on.
Sensible, let them know. Eyesus. Riverview, Mudtown, Papine, Augustown, Walton, T-Dot. On to some more. Squad.
The barrel goes so tick like a clock it, like a clock it, like a clock it. When me cock it and walk out fi knock it. The clip goes so clicking at the mat it like a wrench or a hatchet when it slide pan a 14 socket. The boy freeze up when me walk through the traffic like police by your door. I see him when me knock it. The boy bad flip when me knock it from the matic when him got it. Don't a madden pan ice them pocket. Lift up the rifle, you want be a fuck me step it. Then the boy this in a face shot will left it. Us squad pop off, we not talk, we not laugh, shut a cough. This me a brain man will left it. Then no banana talk. This me left your whole scheme for your ball out. When the rifle pop off, just like a crab out your head, brain a crawl out. Load the clip and put one in the head. Same way me shove one in your head. You're dead. Family and 9 night yam fish and bread. 2 bike a do it. New start spread. Step with the Remington, heavy so it's swelling and they look like skeleton. This man you're dead in dan shot wrap round neck. That you propelling and pay mad brass with Muggy G have the K in hand. Board we are looking with them out. When I see the thugs them out. Inform I better hold them out. 3-star with bust off them jaw. Tap and lift up the thing make we step. I'll still them are instant death. Boy I run up and down and start fret. When they made the rifle select.
Yeah, fuck boy. DJ 4 yeah now, you know. Right that way. Right. Yeah, now 6 yeah get enough. Right, that way about 6 you know.
Yo, Eyesus. Yo, the boy there, you know, the boy violate or you know. You see me? Yeah, man. See the boy pandens, man. Come cross no dog. No, here.
In bed.
Lift up the rifle, you want be a fuck me step it. Any boy this in a face shot we left it. Us squad pop off, we not talk, we not laugh, shut a cough. This me a brain man we left it. Take no banana talk. This me left your one scheme for your ball out. When the rifle pop off, just like a crab out your head, brain a crawl out. The barrel goes so tick like a clock it, like a clock it, like a clock it. When me cock it and walk out fi knock it. The clip goes so clicking at the mat it like a wrench or a hatchet when it slide pan a 14 socket. The boy freeze up when me walk through the traffic like police by your door. I see him when me knock it. The boy bad flip when me knock it from the matic when him got it. Don't a madden pan ice them pocket. Lift up the rifle. You want barefoot, me step it. Any boy this in a fear shot, we left it. Us squad back off, we not talk, we not laugh, shut a cough. This me a brain, man, me lift it. Them no banana talk. This me left your one scheme for your ball out. When the rifle pop off, just like a crab out your head, bring a crawl out.
You're watching Worldwide Entertainment TV.
The winner, chosen by you, the fans, for Greatest African American Female Actress is Halle Berry. This week's The List asks the question, who is the greatest female rapper of all time?
Mish me chilling right here. Mish me on this mic.
Is there a renewed sense of energy in Toronto?
Definitely.
Yeah. I feel like there's always been that energy there, but now it's heightened, you know, because it's like a worldwide thing now, you know, everywhere you go.
Yeah, I mean, Toronto's had a vibrant, really awesome rap scene forever.
Yeah.
I mean, for a very long time. I mean, I started going there a lot in the late 90s, and it was popping in the late 90s.
Yeah, back in the like Maestro, Mission Me.
I went to Brookhaven, I went to Sierra Martin, I went to West St. Collegiate Institute. I'm from the old school right here, from the Mafia eating away the Jake Strips. I'm here to let you hear a little bit of the old school and the vibe that we had here a long time ago. So a lot